Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you an update of what's going on, where I'm at, what's going on with upcoming plans, and what I found out not just today, what I found out. So stay tuned. Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? Latino Wolf here for you on a Wednesday, May 15. I'm at my last stop for the day. One of the products tipped over. That's the thing that we have to worry about here. I still don't get it. It aggravates me, but what can we do? It's not our fault. It's not our situation. But the warehouse don't wrap the pallets right, and don't wrap it tight enough, and they don't put a strap on the trailer so that way I can move the strapper back and forth and secure the thing. But even if I secured that pallet, it still would have somewhat tipped over. So it's like damned if you do or damned if you don't situation. But it is what it is. So now he's fixing that one pallet back there, and he has 7 pallets that he has to take off this trailer. So anyways, I'm in Rhode Island. Right now I'm at Barrington, Rhode Island, I think it's called. I had Middletown before, and Wakefield, Rhode Island. And supposedly after I'm done with this load, they're gonna have a backhaul for me, which means I'm gonna be heading back to Westfield. Yeah, get some mileage out of it. That's pretty good. But anyway, so one thing I wanted to mention is been doing some more research of the current situation going on in the market for loads and stuff, and it seems kind of concerning. You know what I mean? It's still doable if you know how to negotiate, which I done one negotiating once for another trucker. He was looking for a load, and I called a dispatcher that had a load, and they were asking very little, and I said, can you do better? You know, I could do it for this much. The driver that I'm calling for, he could do it for this much. And he goes, oh, I have only okay, well, if it changes, give me a call. But we can't do any less than that. And it worked. He called and he said, yeah, I got authorization for that load to be hauled at that. Okay, cool. So I think I got it. Be able to negotiate the rates and stuff, but it doesn't look too nice out there. I guess at this point, whoever's going in the market has to stick with their guns if they want to make good money out there. And even then, you still make, because that's why I'm thinking of going to the FedEx. for now, at least for a year, maybe a little less, depending on how the market goes. Because someone in the industry that has been predicting that the rates will go up a little to a better condition, not like it was last year, but a more reasonable rates, that for those that that don't know how to negotiate really good or stuff, you know, the rates will be a little bit better. So but I had an information that just came to me today, so I might check on that to see if that is a doable option, because I'll be home every night and I could take my weekends off and still make some really good money and less miles and less fuel consumption, and still make some good money on this information that I heard. So I'm hoping that I could make it work. Of course, I would have to go straight and get my authority if it's now instead of later. If it pans out, which it'd be great if it does. Maybe making a lot more money for less miles, less fuel consumption, and I'll be able to grow faster. So hopefully it works out. I'm just mentioning it because, you know, otherwise what I'm saying in this is that if you get into this field, you got to do research. You got to, you know, keep contacts and keep your ear open for stories, and if it sounds good, go and try to, you know, go for it, or try to get more information about it. Try to get your foot in the door of whatever it is. So in this field, I've been with the research I've been doing, it's endless opportunities out here. And either way you go, and either way you do, you know, I'm actually thinking of getting a training course for my wife for brokerage, freight broker agent, and then maybe down the road just progress to a full-fledged broker, so that my wife could be participating in my business, and on top of getting loads for all the drivers at a good rate, because I'm not gonna cheat drivers. I would not cheat drivers in the money. You know what I mean? Because being that I'm a driver and I know how it is, and with the research that I've done, even though I'm not an owner operator yet, but I've done research enough to know, to understand how it goes, and what's right and what's wrong with, you know, what's going on out there. So through that brokerage that I put together, that my wife will be running, I make sure that the rates are right for the carriers that I'll be dealing with in that part. So and then on top of that, she could be finding loads for me as well, and you know, we'll be making money on that too. You know, and then whatever drivers that I put under my authority, because I am going to be hiring owner operators for my authority. I might have a couple company drivers, but not too much. More owner operators, because I feel owner operators will be more responsible, because they're, you know, that's their rig. That's, you know, they got to pay for that rig. They got to pay for all the maintenance of that truck, so they will be consistent in doing what they got to do to make sure they get it right. A company driver, you get some of these. You'll probably get a company driver that just don't give a crap. You know, they just, this is not my truck. I treat this truck like it's mine, even though it's not really mine. You know, I paid this not too long ago to get it washed, and white is a real pain in the neck to keep clean. Jeez. And that cost me 59 bucks, even though the company reimbursed me for it. But still, I want to try to keep this truck nice, because whatever I do to my truck, my company truck, is the way I would treat my truck. So the way I practice in treating this truck or the other trucks that I had is the way I'm going to treat my truck, my personal truck. If I don't give a crap about this truck, what's going to change when I get my truck? You know, granted, you know, your mentality will thinking that, oh, well, it's your truck, you do a little bit better. But the way you practice on a company truck, treating that truck, you build that habit. There we go. That habit of treating this truck. You will have that habit when you get your truck. You know. So that's my theory. That's my philosophy of it, anyways. And it's getting closer. I'm getting closer to get my truck. There's just little minor things that's holding me back from getting it. But it's on hold. It's in Nevada right now, actually. They had a special deal that if I get a truck out of Nevada, they'll give me a $500 fuel card. That's like paying me back for the flight to go and pick up the truck. Might as well. I'd be tempted to rent a car. I've never driven that far. I wouldn't mind doing that. Well, that's not any time in the moment yet. So it's going to be at least another week or two before I can even do that. So we'll take one step at a time on that. But those are the updates right there at this moment. JB Hunt, if you want to stay a company driver and you want to make some money, this division, I don't know about any other dedicated run, even though I heard they're pretty good too, some of the other dedicated runs. Supposedly, I think I heard something about Costco. Yeah, I think Costco. I'm not sure if they have any openings there, but I heard Costco. A friend of mine was talking to one of the drivers, and Costco's taking home. The guy said to my friend, he's taking home about $1,100, $1,200 a week, and I think he's home every day as well. I think. But anyways, that's besides that. So JB Hunt is paying the drivers pretty well. Especially here. My other friend in the company, BOC Enterprises, he's milking the money, man. I believe his last paycheck last week was $1,800, and I think that was take home, if I remember right. I think so. But I'll put a link in the description for you guys, so if you go watch his videos, you can see he shows the numbers. I don't have the app that allows me to record the screen yet, but I might try to get it so that way I can show you all my pay stubs and how much I made. I know last week was 1180, I think it was 1160 take home. The week before was like 1220 something, and the one before was I think 1100 something take home. So, and those were not heavy duty work week, because I had some issues. There was a day that I think it was the week that I mentioned that they forgot about me one day, and then it was one day I was just doing empties, bringing back empties and stuff. So, well, it is what it is. But I hope you guys keep doing well. I hope you guys like this video. If you like the video, please subscribe. Hit the bell for you get notifications for upcoming videos, and hit the like button if you appreciate the video. Hopefully I'll have more informative videos. I want to probably relay some of the research that I did, that I found out, and so keep in touch, keep watching, be blessed, and strive for success. Alright guys, Latino Wolf out.